Jackson's hands trembled as he approached the crystalline doors of the Galactic Council's meeting chamber. The young human diplomat had been summoned with only 3 hours' notice, barely enough time to catch the shuttle from Earth's orbital station to the Council's massive ring station orbiting Jupiter. "You've got this," he whispered to himself, straightening his formal uniform. Just a routine diplomatic briefing. The doors dissolved into shimmering particles, and Jason stepped through that he froze. The chamber was filled with alien women, dozens of them, representing species from across the galaxy. Tall, ethereal Celestians with skin like starlight. Armored Corinthian warriors with biometallic exoskeletons. Aquatic nereids in hovering gel spheres. Feline Lixarians with eyes that gleamed like amber. They all turned to look at him simultaneously. "You're late, human," announced a commanding voice. Jason's eyes found the speaker, Commander Emma Reeves, humanity's most decorated military officer and the woman who'd saved Earth during the Vorton incursion 3 years ago. She stood at the center of the assembly, arms crossed, her scarred face bearing that familiar expression of barely contained impatience. "Commander Reeves?" Jason stammered. "What is this? I was told this was a diplomatic briefing about trade routes." "Sit down, Diplomat Chun," Emma ordered, gesturing to an empty chair at the head of a long table. "We have much to discuss." Jason's confusion deepened as he took his seat. The alien women arranged themselves around the table, their expressions ranging from curious to intense to oddly hopeful. A Celestian woman with flowing silver hair leaned forward. "We represent the Matriarchal Alliance, 47 species whose civilizations are governed primarily by females. I am High Chancellor Lyria." "The Matriarchal Alliance," Jason echoed. "I've never heard of, because humanity has only been spacefaring for 12 years, interrupted a Corinthian warrior, her metallic plates clicking as she moved. "You're babies in galactic terms. But you're also unique." Emma's expression softened slightly. "Jason, what do you know about human biology compared to other species?" "We're average," he offered weakly. "Middle of the pack in most categories." A ripple of what sounded like laughter, or its alien equivalents, moved through the chamber. "Wrong," Emma said firmly. "Humans are endurance predators. We can outlast nearly any species in physical stamina. We have redundant organ systems. We can survive injuries that would kill most sapiens. We adapt to extreme environments. And we have something even rarer. We're a perfectly balanced dimorphic species." High Chancellor Lyria picked up the explanation. "Most intelligent species in the galaxy are either single-sexed, asexually reproducing, or heavily dimorphic, with one sex being significantly smaller or weaker. The Corinthians, for instance, their males are barely sentient drones." The Corinthian warrior nodded without shame. "It's true. They're useful for reproduction, but little else. Humanity," Emma continued, "is one of only 3 known species where both sexes are nearly equal in intelligence, size, and capability. But you have one other trait that's caused quite a stir." Jason felt heat rising to his face as a Lixarian female's whiskers twitched with amusement. "Human males," High Chancellor Lyria said delicately, "are remarkably compatible. Psychologically, emotionally, and in some cases, physically compatible with females from numerous species. Your pheromones, your social structures, your emotional intelligence, it's unprecedented." "This is a marriage proposal assembly," Jason blurted out. The realization hitting him like a meteor strike. Emma's stern expression cracked into a slight smirk. "Diplomatic Alliance assembly. But yes, essentially." A nereid in her gel sphere spoke in a voice like flowing water. "Our species have been watching humanity for 5 years, since you first achieved faster-than-light travel. We've seen how human males and females interact, the partnership, the equality, the genuine affection. It's beautiful. It's rare. It's valuable. The galaxy is vast but lonely," added a soft-spoken insectoid female with compound eyes. "Many of our species have evolved beyond the need for male counterparts, or our males have devolved into purely biological tools. We've lost something important: companionship, partnership, love in its truest form." Jason looked around the table, seeing the genuine longing in dozens of alien faces. These weren't conquerors or collectors. They were lonely. Emma walked over and placed a hand on his shoulder. "The council asked me to facilitate this meeting because I understand what you're feeling. 2 years ago, I was approached by the Celestian Imperium with a similar proposal. I said no initially. Thought it was insane. Initially, Jason noticed the past tense. Emma's expression softened further, becoming almost tender. High Chancellor Lyria and I have been married for 18 months now. It's been the best decision I ever made. Lyria smiled, her starlight skin brightening. Emma showed me what I'd been missing for 300 years of existence. Someone who sees me as an equal, who challenges me, who loves me not as a goddess, but as a partner. Jason's mind reeled. But I'm just a junior diplomat. I'm 26 years old. I've never even, you're human, interrupted the Corinthian warrior. That's enough. We're not asking you to decide today. We're asking you to consider the possibility. The galaxy is forming new alliances, but not just political ones. We're seeking something deeper, connection. Emma squeezed his shoulder. The Galactic Council is establishing an exchange program. Humans who are willing can form partnerships with alien species. It's completely voluntary. But Jason, this could change everything. This could unite the galaxy in ways politics never could. Jason looked around the table again, seeing not predators, but potential. Not a trap, but an opportunity. These beings had crossed star systems, waited in this chamber, all for the chance to find what humans took for granted: love, partnership, equality. I need time to think, he said finally. High Chancellor Lyria nodded gracefully. Of course. We're patient. We've waited millennia. We can wait a little longer. As the assembly began to dissolve, alien women approaching Jason to introduce themselves formally, Emma leaned close and whispered, "Welcome to humanity's most important mission yet, Diplomat Chun. We're not just exploring the stars anymore. We're teaching the galaxy how to love again." Jason took a deep breath, looking at the dozens of hopeful faces around him, and realized that humanity's greatest strength wasn't their endurance or adaptability, that it was their capacity for connection, and the galaxy was hungry for it.